It's summertime and that means it's tick season, everyone. Here to teach us more about those nasty little buggers and how to protect ourselves from them is Dr. Lee Townsend. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you very much. Pleasure
how are
to be
you?
Here. I'm very good.
Well, we're going to get to Heather's issue in just a moment because we had to remove a few ticks. But
Troy,
what
we
are
did
ticks
not.
and why should we worry about them?
They're blood-sucking little creatures. They are irritating. They can cause allergies in some cases. And fortunately, the percent's low, but they can carry some diseases. So when you're out in the woods or areas where ticks can be active, it's important to be proactive and ready for them.
Well, she's the expert on them.
Well, I'm a lake girl. I know that could surprise many, like Troy. But I had 2 on me last weekend. And, you know, usually right here.
That's one of the favorite places they have. Under the arms, the back of the neck.
Yeah.
There's some places they prefer to settle, and that's a good thing to know because you want to be checking yourself for ticks regularly when you're out in areas where they could be, where you could run into them.
Well, and where would that be?
Overgrown areas, places where grass is tall, there's scrubby bush, you can see rabbits and small mice and things like that. Anywhere there's wildlife and cover, that's where we'll see them.
Do they fly or do they drop out of trees?
They do not. The thing is, they tend to crawl upward and often end up around the neck or head, and that's why people think they fall out of trees. Fortunately, we just watch them from the ground up.
So they're not like lice and jump from body to body?
No, they're sitting there waiting for you to pass by and latch on.
Okay, what do we do and how should we protect ourselves from these pesky little things?
3 things to do. 1 is use repellents.
Okay.
2 is to check yourself regularly, your children if they're with you, your pets. The 3rd thing is if you find ticks, you want to remove them and you want to remove them carefully.
Well, back in the day, can I just jump in here for a second? My nonna, when we were on the farm, used to have us come in after we were out on the land, and she would check us behind our ears and under our arms and behind our knees, and if she found one, she'd put kerosene on them.
That's one
Is that just an old wives'
That's
tale?
a folk remedy, kerosene, fingernail polish. The problem with that is it irritates the ticks, causes them, as you were saying earlier, causes them to salivate. Chances are, if they're carrying a disease, they're more likely to pass it. So not a good thing to do.
It's probably why I'm a little bit twisted in the head, everyone.
Could make some sense.
Yeah.
We got very quiet.
I mean, what kind of repellent is good to use? Is there anything that's bad, especially for children?
DEET is the most common.
Right.
It's been used for 50 years. It has a long safety record. People with children, though, like to look at other things, and there are some other products that will work as well. You just have to apply them more often. They don't last as long.
Right.
Okay, now here's something. My nonna also said never pull a tick out yourself, because you might snap the head off.
You could. It's probably better for someone else to do that.
Okay, and we're showing demonstration on how to remove the tick. Explain this here for us.
What you're trying to do is grab the tick as close to the skin as you can and pull up gently, and those mouth parts will release. They're hooked mouth parts and they have a cement. So if ticks have been there for very long, they're attached pretty hard and it takes some good pressure. The thing is not to jerk or yank them out or put caustic substances like
Are they hard
kerosene.
to get out?
They're quite hard to get out the longer they've been.
They're so small now.
They are
Back in the
small.
day, they were bigger.
Well, everything has gotten smaller.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm leaving that alone.
sorry, but they really are small.
They are tiny, and so they're easy to overlook, and that's why you have to get that size image in your mind so when you look, you don't overlook a freckle.
Just before we go, now there's been a lot of conversation about Lyme disease, especially on housewives of Orange County. They said it because she got a tick. Is this true?
I wouldn't know. Fortunately, we don't have Lyme disease to a great extent in Kentucky. We're certainly watching for it, but it's not something that's as common as it is in the northeastern U.S.
I got you. So there is some correlation between ticks and Lyme disease in Beverly Hills.
For specific ticks.
I got you. Hey, if you want to find out more information on how you can help yourself to protect yourself as well, we'll put all the information up on our website. Up next, we're heading to the kitchen to make a tasty watermelon dish with Chef Alison Davis. I can't tell you how good this is. But first, TD Young will play us to break.
Yes, it did now. So I woke up this morning. Yes, it did. My baby looked at me and she said, honey, you need to make a choice between me and the guitar. I told her, I said, bye-bye, baby. See you later. I'm going to play my guitar.